Hi, it's me. Welcome back. Last time we left off, Lorag was luring me into a corner and trying to experiment with me. I don't like the sound of that. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah? You follow him across the room. He opens a drawer to a tall cabinet and pulls out something that looks like a shock of green fur. I see. Put this on for me, if you would, he says. I wish to try an experiment. I see. What kind of experiment? Oh, it's quite harmless, Lorag says. Just a little thing I found in my calculation. I suspect it would not work. Take the wig. I can get to... Alright, I thought... Alright, so I stole a wig from an elf for no reason. Good to know. It is much like the one you already own. You dig up your own and return the other to Lorag, which... blah, 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 blah. I'm just gonna restart the entire thing. What kind of experiment? Oh, it's harmless. Don't take it. I've got my own. I have to be... Ah, shucks. Nope, I can't participate in the experiment if I leave. Kind of experiment. Take the wig. Okay. It is much like the one you already own. You dig up your own and return the other to Lorag. Now, Lorag says, put it on. He is pulling something from his own pocket as he speaks. What looks like a skull cap made of white cloth. Put on the wig. You put the wig over your head, feeling quite ridiculous. Lorag smiles and puts the white skull cap on his own head. Then he begins to cast a strange-sounding spell, speaking in syllables that sound more like goblin than the ancient tongue of magic. Cast a spell! Counterspell! Oh, he's trying to ensorcel me! Tell. Read his mind, who was reading my mind. Begin to cast the spell, taking the skull cap from your pack and put... Alright. Hang on. Okay, so you should have realized you can't do it without taking off the wig. Take the wig. Okay. Put on the wig. Cast a spell. Okay. Rap. Talk all languages? Yo, I thought rap was how you talk to animals. Hang on. Hang on. Nope. Oh god, it's so loud. Rap. There we go. Use the spellcaster must be wearing a green-haired wig, and conducted with this wig, the spell allows them to understand. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, it is both yap and rap. Okay. Cast the spell. You are immediately able to understand the words Lorag is saying. My will becomes your will. You are a mere pet, a creature, a subject. Do you understand me? He is trying to take control of your mind telepathically. But since you can understand the words, they are not effective, and you simply laugh in reply. You see him try to alter the shape of his magic, twisting his this way and that, but nothing works. It seems your protection spell has foxed him. After a few minutes, he removed the skull cap and nods. Thank you. It would seem my calculations were in error after all. He smiles weakly. Lorag shows you to the door. Oh my guy! That wasn't comfortable at all. I wasn't comfortable with that, not one bit. I return to the main road. My guy. No, I want to go up that way. Though. Whatever. I guess I'll probably end up going to the ruins. Good God, it's loud. Yawn. Oh, yawning. You turn down a side alley, past large houses on either side. On the left, you can just make out the roof of a mansion from which a tattered flag is flying. Look at the flag! An L, perhaps. Yep, it's just Lorag's flag. Hang on, is there any other option I could have taken there when following the road? Nope, just keep going. Yeah. Oh. Keep going. Yes. Trot on down the alleyway. Back to the square! Square! Sorry, I had an itchy tummy. You follow the narrow alley, which emerges back into the square, the monument at its center. You look around the square. Oh, I can go up this alley, too. Another alley. I see. I mean, why not? I'll go explore that alley. Sure. I'm looking for clues. You make your way up an alley, only to find it blocked by about halfway by a colossal slick of what looks like vegetable waste. The slimy mass pours out of a large warehouse building, as though someone has allowed the spell of soup making to get out of control. I see. Investigate it. You approach boldly. As you get closer, you start to see that the green slimy mess is very gently inflating and deflating. It is breathing. And very, very big. You back away once more. There is no way past this thing, whatever it is. Aw. You make your way out between the buildings on the right side of the road, slipping around the side of a wall, until you emerge into a wider street once more. To your left, a line of buildings has been constructed out of the side of a natural cliff face. Above them is a thick area of trees. That seems really bad for mudslides. On the right is a walled area. You find your way around to get to whatever it is. Look at the cast a spell! Sorcery! Big. I already know I can cast that. Wall. Okay, why? Fall. Float. Big. Grow. You cast the spell, inflating from your boots to your neck until you are 3 times your normal size. You are about as high as the wall itself. From this vantage point, you can see something gleaming on top of it. Look at the gleam. You peer down at the gleam at the top of the wall. It is a small yellow jewel, not gold, but probably valuable. Yeah, baby! Give me that! It's a sun jewel, man! This is an extremely lucky find. Wait, didn't I already have a sun jewel? They're rare and highly available. You drop it carefully into your pack. Okay. Well, neat. I mean, what do I have 2? No, didn't I buy one? Yes. Maybe I can sell one for more than 15 gold since I got one for or 12 gold, I think I got it for. Whatever. I can be big again. Yeah, alright, let's be big again. just save scum. Look at the high wall. Whoever lives here keeps the inhabitants of Kare out, or keen perhaps to keep whatever is inside in. Okay, surface is rough, pockmarked with age. At the very top, something gleams. Climb the wall, sure. You feel over the stones for a decent hand and foothold, checking both ways to make sure no one is walking. You begin to scale the wall, but it is high, and about halfway up you realize you are tiring. But you are too high to simply drop down. Whatever it is on top of the wall still glints several moves from where you are. Keep going. Okay, hang on. Let me just big myself and climb that way. Yeah. Yeah, look at the high wall. Yeah. Guess the spell. Yeah. B-I-G. Vault up onto the wall. Put your hands on top of the wall and pull yourself up. You notice various metal spikes under your palms, but they are not sharp enough to puncture the hide-like skin. From your position perched up on the wall, you have a pretty good view of the yard beyond. What about the jewel? Look at the yard. Look across your way into the yard. The building beyond the wall is several stories high and has iron bars on the windows. Guards patrol the outside with their eyes closed. But there are no visible prisoners. It seems the souls who are locked up here are not allowed out to exercise. Red eyes. Right? Okay, yeah, let's fucking explore. Explore Red Eye Land, sure. Seem to be in some kind of prison yard. Barred windows look down into dank underground corridors, echoing the moans and whimpers of trapped prisoners. A flight of steps leads down to where near the base of the wall. There are guards everywhere across the yard. I have a magic jewel. Nope, right, I couldn't repair the magic invisibility jewel. Hide and watch, yes. You hide in a bush near one wall and watch the guards. They seem to move about near constantly, perhaps using the frequency of their patrols to make up for their permanently closed eyes. There are only momentary gaps. Waiting around here seems like almost certain death. Go down the steps. Brave. Did I ever pick up my... Hang on, did Lorag ever give me my sword back? Hold the fucking phone. My sword! Okay, good. Phew! Alright. You are close to a set of steps, so you make your way underground to a long, dank corridor lined with cells. The closest, number 6, is just by the steps, and has a guard positioned directly outside. He is peering intently through the window of the cell, and does not seem to have noticed you. Yeah, just talk to the guard. Sure, charisma, man. How does he know my eyes aren't closed? I can already see that I can zap him, which seems like a really, really dire escalation. I can also zip, which unfortunately I need a green ring for. Niff? Also nip. It's nip. Speed! Kid? Yo, I can create illusions. That's the spell, summoning the power of illusion. Flash flood. Yo, actually, if I create a flash flood, that might get them to evacuate all their boys. Swarm of flash flood. You fill the corridor with a terrifying flash flood, but the guard seems unaffected. From what you can see, his eyes are closed, and your illusions are purely visual. Oh. Well, more magic experience. Nap. No? Can I not cast nap? Yes, I can cast nap. I'm thinking of a different thing. I'm thinking of doze. D-O-dop. Yep. Dop. Zap. Or zip. Niff, right? Alright. Create stench. You fill the corridor with a terrible stench that makes the guard double up and choke. Your nose plugs keep you safe, but the guard cannot cope and rushes down the corridor to the fresh air, gulping madly and leaving the door unattended. The guard is gone, but the corridor won't stay quiet for long. Cast a spell. Look into the cell. Look into the cell porthole and you can see a haggard elven curled up in one side of the cell. Okay, yeah. Stop! With an uppercase P! You cast the spell and the tumblers of the prison cell turn. From inside the cell, an elven emerges. He almost knocks you down as he barrels out of the cell. This way! He pointing to a different corridor you hadn't noticed. It's a supply entrance. You race up a stairs and... emerge into an alleyway at the other side of the prison wall. Who did I just break out of, bad blind man jail? You emerge to a quiet side street and begin to weave and duck through the alleyways. The elven, weak from his long stay in the tiny cell, can barely keep pace with you, but is filled with joy to be free and laughs as he trips and stumbles. Turn right, turn left. Isn't right where the red eyes hung out, right? So I probably want to turn left. Turn left. At the first junction, you turn left. Do you know where you're going? Asks the elven, but there isn't time to reply. Okay. Alright, so turn left, and then if I turn left again, it will be right out onto the street again, so... turn right. Yeah? Yep, I do. Turn right. At the next junction, you go right. The elven is flagging. He cannot keep running like this anymore. Go on! He gasps from several strides. No. I'll hide here. No, I'll help him. You're nearly free, you reply, grabbing the elven under his arm. I mean it, he hisses, shaking himself free. I'll hide, you idiot, while you distract any more guards with your running. Good plan. Would have been, the elven replies, and you see he's quite alright. He's quite right. As another guard has entered the alley behind you, he opens his eyes, and a moment later the staggering elven is no more. Oh! The stench of burning flesh in your nostrils. Jesus! 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 Don't do elf. Don't do red eye. Not even once. Alright, turn left. Okay. Turn left again. God. Leave him. It breaks your heart to leave him, but you know he's right. You wish him luck, then hurry away. The elven crawls into a pile of junk and beds down. Okay. So I turned left again. I turn right. Quite suddenly you emerge out into the alley, larger, busy street. Yep. Okay, cool. Boy, I hope he's okay, that random man I broke out of prison for no reason. The road turns and heads roughly down the street once more, but you have been stopped. A group of young orclings are scurrying towards you. Gross. I don't like their faces. Hurry to avoid them, wait for them to reach me. You stop and wait for them to reach. Hello! They pipe. 1 gold piece for our bellies? Okay, yeah, sure. One demonstrates, pointing to an open gob which lacks teeth, and you notice also lacks a tongue. Oh. Their hands poke at you and push outwards, hoping for a donation. Yeah, sure. Give them a gold piece. You hand a coin down to the nearest one. The orclings fall about themselves immediately. Yeah, try to talk to them. You catch one of the orclings by the arm. Now I get something from you. The orcling gulps. Have you heard of a man named Vic? You ask. The orclings shake their head. No. The orclings squabble and shove at the other side. Which way to the north gate? The orclings look at you very seriously. I'll tell you, he says. For 1 gold piece. Ah, sure, 1 more gold piece. You hand over a gold piece. The orcling shakes his head. I suppose it's that way, pointing up the streets northwards. You swat away a little orcling whose hand has mysteriously found its way into your backpack. Enough talking, time to go. You gently move the orclings aside so as you can continue on your path, but despite your gift, the little creatures are crowding in close, hands mauling at your backpack. After they are playing, either they are playing or they're trying to steal from you. Cast a spell. Oh, I can summon them a babysitter if I had those goblin teeth. Illusion of treasure. Force field, a little overkill. Yep, illusion of treasure, that's a little mean. Tell, read minds. You skip on the... Really loud. I should really get around to turning down the sound. You slip on the skull cap, tuning into the orcling's thoughts. They are only children, which makes them easier to read, enough that you are able to slip away, and avoiding paying their fingers is highly so clear the group. I tried my best, dude. Continue up the road, leaving the chattering orclings behind. You are soon back outside Lorag's walled mansion. Look at the building. It stands alone inside the patch of Lorag, perhaps. Yeah, it's literally the same one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. You follow the road, passing by the blacksmith's forge again. He waves his hand in a salute to you. Return to the statue. You head up to the statue once more. I need more coffee. That's what I need. Ooh. Alright, so where do you think I should go? Probably, I want to see if I can go out the back of the halls of Gladys, where I saw the gnome go. Oh, wait, what was that? By the door's booth. The man who cheered a moment before now curses loudly. I wanna go, to the other side, please. Chips only. Nope. Make a move. Nope, seems like I can't. So I'm just gonna go whoop. Back to the statue. Do the time warp. Make a move. Yep. Zoom. Turn to the market. Buy a well. Beyond the market is a street of tall iron-fenced houses. You are entering a rich district built in relative safety close to the wall, on the highest point of land in the city. Few creatures live here, and it would seem that the beggars are not tolerated. The streets are empty, and for the first time clean. Yes. You pass a well with a pulley attachment above it, but no rope. Sure, toss a gold in there. You flick a coin into the well and wait for several seconds before you hear the plop as it hits the water. The well is very clearly deep. Suddenly, from below, you hear a woman's voice singing, throw down one more coin for me. 2 wishes I will grant for thee. Sure, you sang. That earns money. Throw another gold down the well. The voice returns. Thank you for tossing down your wealth. For 1 more coin, I'll grant you health. Okay. I'm gonna bury whoever this is in treasure. Please stop spinning. Tell? Read minds. Put on the skull cap and spell, and attempt to read the thoughts of whatever the creature inhabits the well. But you find nothing. Perhaps they are too far away. The well is deep. Or maybe it is a magic well. D-U-D. You cast a spell, creating a mountain of gold and treasure which you tip into the well piece by piece. The voice inside begins to sing deliriously, giddy with excitement for so much wealth. After a few minutes of this, the hatch opens on the side of the well house, which you had not seen before. A tiny gnome clambers out. He reaches down into the well and unclips a rope from one side and attaches it to a pulley, and then begins to haul up the bucket. Ask him what he's doing. What are you doing? You demand, but the gnome appears not to notice you. It seems he is blind, and maybe deaf as well. He continues to wind the pulley until the bucket reaches the surface of the well. All the water inside is drained away through holes in its base, but there are some gold pieces inside. The gnome tips these into a pouch. Just watch. With a workmanlike air, the gnome lowers the bucket, clips the rope away, and once more inside the well and strolls away up the road. Then he begins to sing again. Now I'm ready to work again. 1 gold piece and I'm your friend. Just good. Oh, I'm at the cemetery. I went the wrong way. Whatever, I gotta go here too, right? Actually, hang on. Is there like a lower way into it? No, I do not believe so. Unless I'm able to climb the fence. Oh, shucks. Actually, hang on. Yo, come to think of it. This seems like the exit. Oh, there's a little tunnel there. Never mind. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can go for that. Otherwise, I can just rewind a whole lot. This is a Necropolis, the city of the dead for those who pass away in Karai with enough money to ensure their bodies are not simply tossed into the water. The road to the north gate passes straight through and offers no way around. Yeah, you know what? Let's go all the way back to the square. I'm sorry. I mean, we got to see the singing gnome, which I butchered. Over here. Plaza. Leave the square. This way. This alley is what I'm looking for. Quiet down, dude. Choose a random alleyway on the right side of the square and slip into the shadow. The houses are well built and well defined. There are iron railings on the windows, and some even have narrow slits and portcullises. Portcullises. One householder has dug a moat across his front door. Outside one building, a tall man sits with a grappling hook. Approach him. Can I have that, please? I need a grappling hook. You stride over to the man as he swings the grappling hook for an upper window, but misses. Greetings! You begin with a respectful nod. The man turns to you, stranger. he says. Oh, I'm in a terrible fix. The man gathers up the rope for another swing. He is clearly tiring. What's the problem? I've been locked out, he answers. This is my home. I've lost my key. I've got a terrible throw, as you can probably see. Oh, got coughing. Where did you get that grappling hook? You ask, still suspicious. Oh no, I'm curious. I want it. Would you believe it? I found it. He replies with a sigh. Near an old well in the wasteland. I was wandering about there, feeling sorry for myself, and I came across it. Are you a thief? Are you from the guard? No. Just a passerby. Then you should mind your own business, or help. The man replies. He's clearly quite cross. The man gives up. He winds up the rope around his shoulder, cups his hands to his mouth, and shouts, Esme, will you just open the door and let me in? For a moment, nothing happens. Then a bucket of slop is thrown out over the man. He stands, dripping in muck. Who's Esme? You ask from a fair safe distance away. Nope. Nope. I don't want to leave without the grappling hook. Nope. Watch him. Approach him. Greetings. What's the problem? Where'd you get the grappling hook? Alright, help him with it so I can steal it after. Let me try that. Thank you, stranger. Much appreciated, I'm sure. He hands the grapple over to you and then indicates the window. Swing and throw or run off with the grapple. Excellent! The man exclaims. Thank you! He takes the rope, tugs it twice, and then begins to climb. At the window's edge, he pauses and calls to someone inside. Esme! Esme! Just put the knife down, Esme! With that, he clambers over to the windowsill and to the house. Okay. Wait and watch. I want that grappling hook, but I don't want to be a dick. You wait a while, expecting something to happen. Sure enough, after a minute or so, the man appears again, falling out the window flame. He lands painfully just next to where you are, standing. Picks himself up and shakes himself down. He hobbles away. Oh, no, 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 I need to steal that grappling hook. I need that. Don't leave. Don't leave, I need that. Approach him. Greetings. What's the problem? Also, never marry an elven. Help him with the grapple. Swing and throw. Excellent. Tug it loose. Grab hold of the grappling hook and whip it, trying to free it from the sill. In doing so, you place yourself directly under the window, so that when a moment later the man comes stumbling out of it, he lands directly on top of you. Picks himself up and shakes himself down. Never marry an elven, he mutters to you. Nice eyes, very unforgiving. Okay, I guess the only option to take it is to literally jack this man's grappling hook. Watch him, approach him. Greetings. What's the problem? Where'd you get the grappling hook? Are you a thief? Are you from the guard? Answer the question. Listen, if I were a thief, the man declares. Oh, shucks, now I can't. I need that grappling hook. I need it. I mean, I don't actually know if I need it. I want that grappling hook. Greetings. So, I mean, I've stolen before. What's the problem? Where'd you get the grappling hook, huh? Help him with the grapple. Oh, let me try that. Whoop! Yoink! You pause for 2 moments, then turn and race away down the street with the grappling hook. Unfortunately, the rope is trailing behind you as you go, and it's easy for the man to grab the rope and pull, bringing you onto your back. He comes to stand over you, pulling out a short dagger. I should have known better than to trust a stranger in Carre. Alright, you win. The man stares at you, then bursts out laughing. You're either mad or bold, but either way, he says, pulling you onto your feet, you're good value. He then returns with the hook over to the window edge. Oh, God. Alright, then it's the basic, who's Esme? Take my advice, strange. Alright, so I can't steal it. I can't steal his grappling hook, really? Without, like, threatening his life? Alright, well, in that case, I'm just voiding the stealing. I'm just gonna help him normal. Watch him. Approach him. Greetings. What's the problem? Where'd you get the grappling hook? Alright. Leave him be. No, wait, shit! Fudge! That's not what I wanted to do. Watch him! Approach him. Greetings. Problem. Grapple. And help him. Swing throw. Wait and watch. Yes, there we go. Never marry an elven. Yes. Down the valley. Finally. The street is falling into disrepair around you. Something has blighted this region of the city. Even the trees and gardens and the mansions have turned black where they stand. The only greenery is the moss on the stone walls. There are no rats scurrying underfoot, and only spiders roost in the rooftops. You pass a particularly grand house. Its doors locked with a hefty iron chain. Interesting. I've never seen that before. There's a metal S bolted beneath the one gable. Perhaps it's the owner's mark, or perhaps there's to stop the wall from falling out onto the street. Yes, falling out onto the street. There's a ringing noise from down the alley, a hooded creature with a bell around its neck, approaching in shuffling steps. Look at the creature. A long black robe conceals what manner of creature it is, as it walks slowly, as though in great pain. Around its neck is a bell, ringing with every step. Greet it! Greetings, stranger! The creature with the bell does not look up as it continues its shuffling approach. Now that the creature is close, you can hear a sighing, painful breath. Healing! Heal the boy! Yes! Yes, I can. Doc, Jig? I can... This seems a little sadistic. Heal disease. You cast your spell over your potion, creating strong healing medicine. The effect will last as long as the magic does, but when the magic fades, the potion will evaporate away as if it has not been used. As the hooded creature passes, you can smell the same terrible stench of death you encountered in the village of Urastanti in the hills. Urastanti. You step back, not wanting to brush the cloth as the creature passes. Throw my potion at it. You wait for the creature in the robe to come close, and then you toss the potion at the space under its hood. It wails in alarm, raising clawed hands to its face, and a moment later it falls completely still. Its hands are feeling over its face, then it pulls down the hood, revealing a young woman. You just catch sight of a deep, dark boil melting away under her skin. Good stranger, she murmurs. What have you done? I cured you, but of what? The woman laughs, shocked and surprised. I have been suffering most dreadfully. I did not think I was long for this world, but now I feel quite myself. I had almost forgotten how it is to feel well. I'm glad. Don't squander it. I shall not, she promises eagerly. She smiles. I will return to my village. My mother will be so pleased. She blamed herself when I fell ill. It was a miracle. Which village is that? You ask, suspecting you already know the answer. A small place in the hills. I'm sure you do not know it. Britanti, Urastanti. Fuck. Sorry. I'm gonna go look it up. I'm gonna go look it up. I have the videos, right? Go to my YouTube channel. Let's see, which one would that be on? Episode 3, maybe?
Hey!
Shush.
Critsy,
That's not real Critsy. It's not the real me. Shush.
Not me. Only is inside. And one more thing.
Shush.
Path through the village and pause outside a hut with several of the hill dwellers sitting and eating.
Alright, so Dumpus is the small one.
Shaking their fists in the air.
I
Lifting up the camp.
believe Britanti is the big one. right?
You cast the spell over the rock and it begins to shiver.
Dumpus,
You
Orostanti
do what you must. You must do what.
is the plague village, right? I muted it. I'm tired of listening to my own voice. Yeah, Orostanti is the plague village. But, hang on. Is Brittatanti the big one? Because, like, if it's... she's saying it's a small village, so, like... It would be... Let's see. Waterfall... Skipping through. You can't hear me. Shh, go. Stop reading. I want to just see the name of the village on the map, dude. Skip. Yeah, okay, Brittatanti is the, big one. Alright, so, it would have to be Orostanti if it's a small one. Orostanti? The woman frowns. I've never heard of such a place. It's near Brittatanti. That's my home, she exclaims with such delight. Do you know of it? I've been there. He answered, there is a plague village nearby. That is where you will find your family if you cannot help but think they are still alive. She takes a step away. I should be moving on. I have a long way to go. Let me ask you about the city port. Oh, of course, she replies, though I do not know what I can tell you. I've seen so little of Carre since I arrived. Once they saw I was ill, they dumped me quickly out here in the wastes. I'm looking for a beggar who lives out here. Okay, I also want to know what lies beyond it. I'm looking for a beggar who lives out here, you say. Is there such a creature in these wastes? A single beggar. Indeed there is. There is indeed. He lives in the ruins of the old church. I believe he was someone important once. Sometimes when I was lonely, I stayed with him, keeping quiet so he would not know I was there. I have heard him murmuring in his sleep. What does he say? He murmurs a phrase to himself, but I did not understand it. A curse of some kind. She shakes her head, but I have forgotten it. Hang on. I'll go back and do this too. I just wanna, cause like I'm already pretty sure I'll be able to find that without that information. Look at the house. Look at the creature. Greet it. Cast Dock. Shucks. Scrambled it on accident. DOC. Okay, Dock. For my potion. Cured you, but of what? Don't squander it. What village is that? Oh, you know what? I should ask how she's gonna return Brittatanti. That's right. However, did you guess? I've been there. Wait. I have to tell her about the Plague Village. Never mind. It's a big time travel time. Man, this episode, I just keep reading the same things over and over. Read. Look at the creature. No, wait. Look at the creature. Read it. Cast a spell. DOC. Shit. I missed my chance because I accidentally tried to pry open the door. Big rewind time. Look at the creature. Greet it. Cast a spell. DOC. Don't just shatter the bottle in her face. Cured you. Don't squander it. Which village is that? Orostanti? I have not heard of such a place. It is a plague village near Brittatanti. Let me ask you about the city port. Now, the reason I did all that is because past this, there is the Gardens of Briar, and I want to know what that's about, dude. I want to know what that thing is. What lies beyond the wasteland? The Necropolis, she answers. I've never been inside. It is an evil place guarded by ghosts. Perhaps they are the only ones worse off than I am until I met you. She looks back over her shoulder at the setting sun. I must be going, stranger. On impulse, she leans in to kiss you quickly on the cheek, then dashes away. The last moment she turns and calls back, If you're going to the Fallen Quarter, mind you avoid the mill wheel. Then she's gone. Okay. Open the door to the house. Because that seems like it's probably where Sansa lives. I mean, it's got an S. I mean, if Lorag has an L, then D-O-P. Open locks and doors. Turning your attention back to the building, you cast the spell over the heavy change and it tumbles to the ground. Enter the house. I could just unlock it and then leave. Oh, we got the heartbeat music. Reminds me of the Manticore music. Excuse me. You push open the doors and step inside. It is a mansion on a grand scale. There are at least 3 floors and 2 great doors leading off to wings on either side of the entrance hall. From the back of the house comes a voice. The Lord is not at home. Which Lord? The figure shambles forward, resolving itself in the darkness to be a tall ogre wearing the livery of a manservant. His eyes are tightly closed. Lord Shivna is not at home, he intones once more. Please leave. Where is he? I need to find him. Lord Shinva is dead, the creature replies. He will not be returning for some time. Where has he gone? The Necropolis, the creature replies coolly. I must now ask you to step outside. Creature, no. I need to explore more. No leaving. I must time travel. Who's there? Lord Shinva is not at home. Where is he? I need to find him. Explore the house. You elbow past, wait, you elbow past the creature, meaning to explore the house. In return, the creature opens his eyes, a searing red flash burning your arm. I regret to inform you, sir, he says, that I am a red-eye. He then grabs you by the burnt arm and hauls you out of the house. Okay, we're just going for the original one then. Okay, yeah. Which lord? Lord Shinva is not at home. I need to find him. Where is he? I need to find him. Returning? Oh, okay, hello. Never mind, I got more lore on accident. Returning? You ask, is he not dead? Not so dead that he may not yet be revived. But I have very little hope. My service will continue regardless, of course. As he speaks, you notice a flash of metal from his neck, some kind of collar made of strange, dull-colored metal. Then the collar is covered up by his shirt. I must ask you to step outside. Yes. But where can I find him? Try the Necropolis, the creature replies, but my door does not take kindly to visitors without an appointment. Okay. Follow the alley. Okay, so I can go down the alley, or I can go down this way. Alright, I'll go down this way. This seems like an awful place to live. Why are there still houses standing here? The buildings are thinning out. Through a gap between roofs, you can make out a tall, crooked steeple some way away, like a finger pointing up towards the heaven. A dark shape sits at its very tip. Look at the shape. As you watch, it seems to grow wide, then flatten once more, as though it had opened and closed. A bird, perhaps, or simply a flag draping downwards in the still air. To the wasteland. You emerge from the... Ooh, yeah, I got enough time for the intro. You emerge from the alley into a wide area of wasteland. Once, this was a busy city district, but now it looks as though a hurricane has leveled it. Nothing stands higher than head height. A few staircases lead to nowhere, and in some places a door still stands. Plants grow from every crevice and crack, as though someone had poured green paint all over the whole scene. Things are constantly moving and shuffling between the leaves. Perhaps somewhere here you will find the beggar who used to be a noble. Neat. I'm gonna go... We're gonna do that next time, though. I gotta get going.